Welcome back, Tigers! In this video, you will learn how to create a generic DocuSign button you can add to any Salesforce object in minutes. It will allow your users to easily upload any document, configure the field merges, signature tags, and recipients. We recommend using this option when there is a one-off document that needs to be sent for signature and you do not want to write any data back and forth between Salesforce and the DocuSign document. Let's go check out how to set up this custom button. Here we are in Salesforce and we're on a custom object record. This custom object is called Customer Onboarding, and we use it to manage the onboarding of our customers that are going to start using our services. Now we have an addendum that we send out that they need to acknowledge the project start date and the details that are going to happen within the first couple weeks of the project. Now the teams need the flexibility to be able to upload the document because sometimes they're in different formats. There may be in a PowerPoint or a Word doc or a PDF, and they don't really pre-populate any of these documents with data from Salesforce. So we're going to give them a custom button that gives them this flexibility. Now, we don't recommend this method for any standard agreements or documents that are sent out consistently. For example, like an MSA or an SOW, where you could possibly be pre-populating data from your opportunity or from the account records. That really needs to be a standard template that you set up in the DocuSign envelope template object. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out which method you should give to your user. This method that we're going to show you here allows the user full control over signature tags, recipients, and which document is being uploaded, which you may or may not want to give them. Okay, our first step is to go into Setup, and we're going to go to the object. We're going to click Buttons, Links, and Actions. We'll click New Button or Link. The name of our button is Send Generic DocuSign. This is a detail page button. We're going to display an existing window without sidebar or header. Now this is your URL. We're going to give you this in the description below. And then you need to replace two things with the ID of the record. So this object name.id here, as well as this one here. Now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to drop in a field merge to show you how you can get the exact ID that you need to put in there. So remove these braces and the exclamation point. And then this is your ID of the record. So we will replace this and this. Then click Save. If you're using dynamic actions on your Lightning record page, you'll add it there. If you're not, then you'll go to the page layout and add the button there. We are using dynamic actions. So we will edit this and we will add this new action. We will come back to our custom object record and we'll refresh. And now we can see this button. Now we'll click Send Generic DocuSign, and then we're going to see what this looks like. You'll see that the user is going to upload a document. Now, if the custom object record or standard object record had any files related to the document, then they would be automatically pulled in here. So just keep that in mind. So I will upload our customer onboarding form. Then I'll go to recipients. I will select my recipient. And then you will need to configure your email subject as well as the email message. If you don't like what it's saying here, looks like it's saying something weird here. And then you can also configure the automatic reminders and the date that the envelope expires. So we're just going to add in the signature tags here. We're not going to fill this all out. And then if there was information that they needed to collect from the customer, they could add fields for that. So I'll just add a couple so you can see what that looks like. Then I'm going to send this. Now I received the email and we're going to sign this document. And now we'll come back to our custom object record and we should see the files come back in here. And here's our signed document and then our certificate for completion. Now I want to show you the DocuSign status record because you can see that we don't see that related list. Now the reason for that is because the DocuSign status record is not related to our custom object record. We're going to show you in a future video how you can set up a flow that will automatically relate your DocuSign status record to your custom object or standard object record. That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss out on the next video we are working on that will show you how to view the DocuSign status records from a custom object record. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.